Right, folks, next up, Junior Max on pole position. Local man Sebastian Boyd qualified on a 42.3. Next door to him, Ironman Jason Coetzee on a 42.4. Second row sees Blaine Radame on a 42.5. Then it's Simon Simpson Heath on a 42.579. Behind him, you'll see Charles Visser on the 4.57. Then the 419ers, Dominic Lincoln. Behind them on the fourth row, 425, Cameron Diaz. Then we're going to have 422, Tiffany Napier. Then on the fifth row, Jaden Els with Shreen Naidu. And then on the sixth row, Conde Mokoena with Naomi Pitzer. Behind them, it's Rodrigo Almeida, Seth van Heerden. And then the eighth row, it's Waylon Wyman, Joseph Ellerin. And bringing up the back is Vasil Lazanakis. So they're all slowing up now. And they're going to come up there on the front row there, Sebastian Boyd and Jason Coetzee.
Right, Jason Coetzee, Sebastian Boyd, Jason in P1, Boyd in P2, they're heading down to the line. This is going to be action stuff as they run down into turn number one. They are side by side, but it's Sebastian Boyd that gets the whole shot. Seb gets the whole shot there, and Coetzee has dropped down into third position. It is Simon Simpson Heath that's moved up there into second place. Simpson Heath goes up into second. Coetzee has dropped down into third as they work their way out the 180s. But the leader down the back straight, right up in front, is Sebastian Boyd.
Well, Sebastian Boyd head down now as he goes up towards Cosmic now. Simpson Heath's in there too, and so too is Jason Coetzee. And I tell you what, it's going to be a real rough and tumble up front there now. And they make their way now past the commentary box now into the kink there now, back over to complete their first lap. Boyd looks behind him now and he tucks his head down there. There we go, Jason Coetzee up on the inside. Great maneuver by him there now. And he wants the local men to hold the front end. Could it be a bit of teamwork? We don't know, Frankie. Let's have a look, see as the race progresses.
Yeah, well, it's gone back up into that second place, and Simpson Heath has been dumped down into third. He might even lose another place as they run down the back straight. So it's Seb that leads down the back main. Going into turn number one, Boyd sits there in second position. And it looks like it might be Charles Visser that is there in that third place. He'll be ahead there of Simon Simpson Heath. And the four of them have now pulled away as they run through Kiosk Kink, through Pit S as they go now. On the gas, down the home straight into turn one, KFM.
Well, it's still Boyd holding on there. And Jason Coetzee, the Iron Man as I call him, based on that helmet, I tell you what, he's pushing pretty hard. He also wants to try and post a win in the National. He's right up behind Boyd. Simpson, he's in there too. Charles Visser also pushing very hard. And Dominic Lincoln also in the pack there at the back, fighting very hard. But here we go, Boyd comes up to the line. And watch Coetzee as he lines him up. He's right up behind him now. They're coming out of Golf Club now. They're coming past Box Bend. And they are really Linus and Frankie nail-biting stuff early days.
Well, it's Jason Coetzee that's all over the back number plate there of Sebastian Boyd. Coetzee dives up onto the inside. Coetzee snakes that machine. Coetzee hits the lead. In KFM corner, Jason Coetzee hammers the steering wheel, but here comes Seb up on his inside. That's Boyd that goes back into P1. Seb is in P1. Coetzee drops down into second. It's Visser that's there in third position. And P4, it is Simon Simpson Heath.
Well, Simpson Heath is not letting go anytime soon. But Visser really showing his mettle as he holds on to third position now. The first four are literally line astern. You can throw a blanket over them. They're so close now as they fight their way now. Coming down through the kink now into the main straight once again. Second lap done. Seb Boyd head down. So too Jason Coetzee. Coetzee looks up at these. Oh, and up on the inside. That's the 455 of Simpson Heath that moves up now into third position. He lined up Visser, but no, Visser comes back. And back into the first of the S's.
Yeah, back into hairpin number one, then out of hairpin number two. Now it's the S's down the back main. They run now. They climb on the loud pedal. The head goes down. Sebastian Boyd is in P1. Jason Coetzee is in P2. Charles Visser is in P3. Simon Simpson Heath in P4. And losing a bit of ground to the three of them ahead of him is Simpson Heath. He's going to have to get a move on because the three of them are pulling away from him as they work through Kiosk Kink. Down the main straight they run now into turn one, KFM.
Well, I tell you what, it's local content up front as the first three drivers from Cape Town are showing their mettle now. They're pushing very hard And that man, Sebastian Boyd, showing his mettle. Oh, and look up on the inside there. Jason Gutierrez nips up on the inside. And he makes his way now out the S's down the back straight. He looks up behind him now, but Seb Boyd's got him all lined up now as they go up towards Cosmic Corner. And he's holding on tight now. He moves into Golf Club. He's going to come out there now, step his way to box bend, come past the commentary box down through the kink. But it is that man, Jason Gutierrez now, is pushing very hard. Simpson Heath is coming a lot closer now. And Charles Visser is in there too.
Well, the four of them have now been caught, and I'll tell you what, in there as well is, it looked like the 415, but there is no 415 out there. It could be Cameron Diaz in the 425 as they work their way now through the 180s. But up front, it's still the cosmic machine there of Jason Gutierrez. Well, the four of them had broken away from each other. Now, all of a sudden, there's about 5, 6, 7 of them having a dice for that second position, because the FA cart, the Fernando Alonso cart, the Charles Visser finds himself in second position now. And no, he doesn't. He's still in third. It's Boyd that's in second. Visser still there in third. Then Simpson Heath also making his way through as they head down into KFM.
Well, I tell you what, it's a great battle there for second place. There's about 5 carts lying astern. Dominic Lincoln's in there too. He's also having a great tussle. But they've got to catch that man, Jason Gutierrez, up front there now. Sebastian Boyd is trying to hold on tight. Jason Gutierrez is pushing very, very hard. There he puts his head down now as he goes up towards the back straight now. Coming up into Golf Club. They're going to turn around now, come out of Golf Club, come past Bogs Bend. And Gutierrez now with Seb Boyd up behind him, behind Sebastian Boyd at Charles Visser. And Visser, well, he's trying to close them down. He's sitting in there. The 445, that is Simon Simpson. He still sits in 4th place. He's really, really trying hard and trying to pick up who's the other cart there behind him. But it's great. Looks like Dominic Lincoln. Dominic Lincoln's in there too. He's also fighting for position. But the Cape Town boys are relishing the fact that they're sitting up front and they're having a great one of it. They go back into Golf Club and Frankie, frenetic stuff up front.
Well, amazing stuff out there. This, of course, is the Junior Max. It took Jason Gutierrez a good couple of laps to get his nose ahead there of Sebastian Boyd as they run down into turn 1 into KFM corner. Boyd is still in second, followed there by Visser, followed by Simpson Heath, and then the 419 of Dominic Lincoln. He is in the Tony cart as they work their way now through the second of the hairpins.
Well, maneuver there by Lincoln. Lincoln's moved up a spot there now. So Lincoln making his intentions known now as they make their way now back up into Cosmic Corner. And it's still that man, Jason Gutierrez leads out. And it looks like Sebastian Boyd starting to line him up now as they come out there out of Bogs Bend. Sebastian Boyd sitting right up behind his fellow competitor. And he's going to try and make a maneuver now. He tries to draft him now as he goes up to KFM. They drift in there. Could see a hole around the outside, but Boyd has got the better line now as he takes him down to the first of the 180s.
Yeah, Sebastian Boyd got his nose up front now, and Gutierrez sits there in that second position. We are running out of laps big time here now, but Gutierrez will not panic there in that second place. They're pulling away there from Charles Visser. They're pulling away there from Simon Simpson Heath and from Dominic Lincoln that sits there in P5. They work their way out of Cosmic through Golf Club. They come now, turn left into Bogs Bend, running through Kiosk Kink now, and it is Gutierrez that sits right on that back number plate of race leader Sebastian Boyd into KFM.
Sebastian Boyd takes a tight line as he drifts it in there. Gutierrez right up behind him now. Gutierrez made his intentions known. It's a real gentleman driving here as they give each other space to operate him, but it's real classic stuff up front. Gutierrez tries to go around wide to get the inside line as they exit the 180s now. They're starting to close down on a couple of the slow markers now as they go up towards Cosmic. Gutierrez looks up on the inside. Can he make it work? No, Boyd takes a tight line now. He comes out of Golf Club now. He's going to go into Bogs Bend. Come up towards the commentary box now. Boyd holds on. And Gutierrez right up behind him now. He's pushing right up his tail. He's drafting him now. He's going to go up towards the flag line now. They go up hard now. Boyd holds on now. He's going to be hard on the pedal. They both drifted in sideways. They are literally nose to tail. Frankie, I don't think you can even put a piece of paper in there, my friend.
Well, we've got a new leader. You've got a new leader. Yes, well, first of all, I agree with what you say. Second of all, we've got a new leader. Going into the first of the hairpins, it was Jason Kutsia that got his nose back ahead again. Well, I said a lap or so ago, Kutsia was abiding his time. They're running down the back main. There is a back marker ahead of them, not too far. He's making his way through Box Bend, the back marker. This front five is only now working their way out of Box Bend. It's Jason Kutsia, it's Sebastian Boyd in second, it's
Blaine Radame on
third. It is Dominic Lincoln that's now in P4, and then dropping off behind them in P5 is Simon Simpson Heath.
Well, the question beckons now. They're chopping and changing up front now. And, oh, look at this. Look at this. An unbelievable move there. And that is Blaine Radame. Moved right up on the inside. Jason Kutsia and Sebastian Boyd were having a bit of a nit-nat as they went into the 180s, and he said, thank you very much, gentlemen. And he just slid up the inside of them. They were literally three abreast. But here we go. And it looks like that man said Boyd has moved back up into second place. So it's Jason Kutsia. Jason Kutsia, I apologize, now in second place. Sebastian Boyd in third. And that man, Dominic Lincoln, now sits in P4.
Yeah, Lincoln still in P4, followed there by Simon Simpson Heath as they run across the line into turn 1 KFM corner. Well, I'll tell you what, Simpson Heath is all over the back there of the 419 of Dominic Lincoln in the Tony kart as they work their way through the kink. Now into the first of the hairpins, working their way out of hairpin number 2. Out of hairpin 2, they come now through the S's. Flicker to the right and down the back main they go, and still there's some distance between
Blaine Radame
in the Fernando Alonso kart that leads and the back marker as they work their way out of Cosmic Corner, out of Golf Club, through Box Bend they come now, through Kiosk Kink, and they'll be working their way now onto the home straight down into KFM. But the checkered flag is out.
And it's Blaine Radame taking a fantastic win ahead of the local boy Jason Kutsia, KZN driver Dominic Lincoln in third, ahead of Charles Visser fourth, Cameron Diaz in fifth, and Simon Simpson Heath in sixth.